It's an increasing problem plaguing state prisons and county jails across the United States. Drones dropping contraband to inmates, like in this incident caught on camera in Ohio in 2019. In June of this year, 3 people were arrested in a drone drop attempt in Georgia, and a man was arrested in Florida for dropping contraband at a state prison in May.
And they actually observed one of the drones going over the work camp section of the prison in the middle of the night, and then they tracked that drone back to where it originated from.
Here locally, 2 men were arrested in May for a drug smuggling attempt using a drone at the Indiana State Prison in Michigan City.
Another drug smuggling attempt at the prison in Westville lands 2 men behind bars.
And at least 3 attempts at dropping contraband at the Westville Correctional Facility in LaPorte County in March, April, and June. The Indiana Department of Corrections denying to fulfill a Freedom of Information request filed by 22 Investigates for body cam and security footage of the Westville incidents, citing classified confidential materials related to an investigation. An IDOC spokesperson saying in a statement in part they take multiple precautions to prevent contraband from being brought into facilities, including searches of every individual entering a correctional facility and technology that includes detecting drones.
The requirements are constantly changing and evolving, which forces us to keep our foot on the gas.
Companies like Drone Shield are just one of many with technology on the market that can detect and defeat unmanned aircraft.
In many cases, we can determine the location of the pilot and the drone, and also see what the drone's path was, so that if there was a drop over the correctional facility, we might be able to help narrow down the search as to where that package may have been.
Tom Adams retired from the FBI and is now Director of Public Safety for Drone Shield. He says detection is the most the company's products can do in the U.S., since technology that can destroy or disable a drone is something only 4 federal agencies, DOJ, DHS, FAA, and FCC, can use.
In the United States, we're very limited as to what we can sell to correctional facilities. We are not able to sell them many technologies that can be used to defeat a drone.
The U.S. government is aware of the increasing use of drones to deliver contraband. The Federal Bureau of Prisons declining an on-camera interview with 22 Investigates, but saying in a statement in part, "We have had more confirmed sightings and contraband introductions via drones than ever before, including an increase in the number of locations where these events occur." Drones and their impact on public safety taking center stage at a Senate committee hearing in July.
In our prisons, drones drop weapons, phones, and fentanyl, arming inmates and fueling the deadliest drug epidemic in American history.
While cartels and other criminal enterprises use drones for illegal purposes without restraint, the government's authority to mitigate them expires at the end of September.
Senator Chuck Grassley referring to the expiration of powers given to federal agencies that have been in place since the FAA Reauthorization Act of 2018 to bring down drones that pose credible threats. Congress failed to pass another extension of these powers, which was included in a stopgap funding bill proposed by Republicans to avoid a government shutdown. In August, 16 law enforcement and corrections agencies wrote a joint letter to Congress saying state and local law enforcement and corrections agencies should be granted authority to detect, track, identify, and mitigate drones that threaten public safety, adding, "Our agencies lack the legal authority to act."
Really what it's going to take to be able to expand the types of technologies that can be deployed by correctional facilities is really going to be a change in federal laws, which falls upon Congress.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to the WSBT 22 YouTube channel.